another fantastic weekend of Formula 1 racing here on the EGL Extreme Gaming League. I'm Tipsy Bob, and joining me on the mic is my trusty sidekick and my good friend, Dad Bats. Covering all the action today, we're going to be covering everywhere from Monaco, Singapore, Abu Dhabi and Bahrain, all across the world, all across the country. We have a full grid lined up, some of the best talent around the world. We have plucked them from all corners of the earth to give you some of the greatest racing experience footage you'll ever see in your lifetime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EGL. There we go, once and all the cars are all lining up on the grid. They're all getting ready. The drivers will be focusing on their first corner. Are they going to take it? What are they going to do? Is it going to go deep? Are they going to go? Who knows? Let's take it out and away we go! DRS is still active, and if Timo wants to get this moved on, he's gonna need to use this DRS zone, because I have a feeling... Oh no, Timo cancelled the first in distraction zone! The Prix to round up another overtake on 23 trademark. This is round 3.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For I think it's around 19 or 20, I lost count long time ago, in SLR Tier 4. This week we are at Mexico, and as you can see in the background, it's raining pretty hard. My name is Der Hammer, and joining me this evening is Kebab again.
As usual, yeah, it is round 20. Glad to be here, Der Hammer. Looking forward to some exciting action in this qualifying at least.
Yeah, it's really horrible weather. A quick look at the championship standings before we go. It's still Aceboy leading, of course. He's already champion, and Azuroglu in P2 and Danny in P3. And then there's a gaggle of drivers behind with Nico, Max, Ocean Chief, Tilde, Shaka, Ezek and Antorska. And in the constructors we've got Renault leading in front of Mercedes and Haas. Ferrari and Williams as well in the top 5. There's still a lot of positions that can shift here. But we see the first cars on track, so I bet we're going to the action now. Who's the first one out? Danny?
Fropsy was got out first then. He's
Fropsy, okay.
Leading the pack. And I imagine that a few drivers don't particularly like this track very much. I don't mind it so much.
I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
I know it doesn't really flow very well. I'll give it that.
Oh, but, wait. I'll be right back. You continue talking.
It doesn't really flow very well, and that kind of gets on a few drivers' nerves. But I personally don't mind it so much. It's a very tricky technical track, and the S's can be a lot of fun. And this year, they are flat. And
I'm back.
He says we've got the return of the old man. I think you just wonder who he's talking about.
That's Chief. That's definitely Wimpy talking about Chief. Yeah, Mexico. I mean, the straights are nice. But like, not one corner I like about Mexico, and yeah, it's just the S's are not fun like S's at USA or Britain, where you can kind of feel the flow. Here, you really can't, and the curves are pretty dangerous as well. And then there's the stadium section where Fropsy is driving right now, which is really tricky, and this is also a hard exit, the last corner. And I imagine in the wet it's gonna be even harder. And there's actually a Mercedes ahead of him. Is that Trevor or Kirst? It's Trevor.
Trevor, I must have overtaken him on the outlap. But he was going to be the first to set the time. If he doesn't invalidate it, because he's got that curveball wrong there, he just bounces off that in turn 1.
Yeah, that's another thing, invalidations.
Yeah, penalties are quite easy to come by here.
Yep.
A lot like the previous track USA. So.
Well, maybe it's my personal experience, but I think Mexico is worse. I think I racked up 12 seconds yesterday in 2S, so and I think yesterday we only had one driver who didn't get a penalty in the race. So that will be a challenge for these guys as well.
Yeah, almost certainly, and you often see in Tier 4 kind of thing, because of the way the penalties are mixed up, it often has a large impact on the end result. But Trevor, he's managed to get a clean lap so far, coming into the stadium now. It's a very slow sector. It's really hard to get the car turned in. It's really hard to get easy to lose it on traction. In this final corner here.
He's really sliding, Yeah,
he's losing. Get quite tail happy there. We set to 129.8.
Yeah, let's see what Fropsy does right behind him. Oh, he goes wide on the final corner, but it somehow still counts, and he sets a 131.
I think it's Danny we've got across the line next, 130.8. And then another Mercedes after him.
Yeah, that's Kirst.
And he's getting very sideways out of the final corner as well.
With a 131.5. But I believe Kirst has no assist, so...
Boy though. Nick Cole from Trevor Linden there with a 129.7.
As you would expect from the championship winner. Azakin with a 36. He's also always pretty fast, or pretty much up there.
He seems to be, I've noticed over the season as well that he's pretty good in the rain as well. He seems to do better in the rain than he does in the dry.
Yeah, that's a rare kind of driver, the rain driver. I mean, personally, I don't find rain too bad, but it's not like I'm particularly good at it. Until I talk about a rain driver, he sets a 29.5.
Yeah, not a bad lap from him at all. And a couple of alphas coming across the line. Boosted Mess sets his time at 132.2. Struggling in the conditions a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. And now following the old man, the master of disaster, Ocean Chief, winner of the Japan Suzuka Grand Prix.
Yeah. Trevor Linden's still out there. He's maybe doing a few laps. But he doesn't seem to be pushing on this one much.
Yeah, I think most people are probably going for a few laps. I think we discussed this in another rain qualifying we had recently, where the general and he gets passed in his hot lap by an Alfa Romeo. No, it's a Haas driver who then pits. What? So Ocean Chief gets passed on his hot lap by a car who then pits.
Yeah, we did have a Mercedes stationary on the start-finish straight there. Looks like Kirst got it wrong out of the last corner and has lost some wing. Not ideal, so he'll have to come in.
Yeah, and Ocean Chief backs off. He wants some clean air. That's like almost assault against an old man what happened there. I think this is the first time back on the game since he's played iRacing the entire time. I've seen him do a fair amount of Skip Barber on Mount Panorama, so this is an entirely different game than Mexico Wet. But we'll see, as Max goes really wide. But somehow doesn't invalidate. Are you sure corner cutting is on?
Tilda currently on another fast lap, and Trevor does seem to be putting it down in the second part of the lap. but he's invalidated this one, so he's not going to set a time yet.
Right.
Nico joins the others in the 129s though, we missed that. So does seem to be 129 seems to be the benchmark at the moment. So
Yeah.
a few drivers go in the pits now. A few drivers go in the pits, come back out and try and beat that.
Might see a high 28 at the end of the session if the lines get a bit better, as Max now did invalidate.
Kirst is off again in the entrance to stadium.
Yeah, Kirst is enjoying his run back at the F1 game. He's been playing a lot recently, but yeah, it's still a bit of practice, of course. These cars are wildly different than in other sims.
Yeah, very different. I've just got AC reinstalled again for myself, kind of thing. So
Oh, right.
very, very different.
Yeah, I'll be joining an AC F1 league soon, so that will be completely different ball game than F1 2020. Yes, Asukan now sets the pole with a 29.3 and Tilde doesn't improve. So Asukan, as you mentioned earlier, a good rain driver. Well, he proves it here with a 129.3. Or should I say a good wet driver? It doesn't even...
T-Easy as well as teammate in the other McLaren as well is also a good wet driver, but he seems to be running into some traffic at the moment and they're just not moving out of his way. By the looks of things.
As Wimpy mentioned, didn't we have enough wet races already? Yeah, I do think we had quite a few. At least since I switched to commentary in Tier 4, I believe like half the races I did was with wet weather somewhere.
Yep. Seems to be coming a lot, the rain, in this tier and Tier 3 where I'm racing as well. It doesn't seem to be very often that I'm racing in the dry these days. But
yeah, why would you need dry weather? It's
T-Easy. Not sure if he's up on his time at the moment. I missed his...
Trevor Linden. Yeah, and Trevor Linden sets pole in a 29.0 as I was following Tilde around. I do get paid by Red Bull, so that's no... no.
So, yeah, T-Easy improved by half a tenth there, but he only gains 2 positions on track, so it's relatively spread. So the wet conditions definitely...
yeah, and Tilde pits, so he'll...
changing things. We've got Ace Boy on the lap at the moment, as he's coming into the S's at the moment.
Yeah, and I see Kirst switch to the intermediates. That'll be interesting.
That will be interesting. I don't think it's ready for that yet. It's still raining quite hard. I think there's a lot of standing water still on the track. I don't think they're going to be any good, to be honest. Is Ace Boy?
Oh, an Ace Boy! Oh, that's a big crash. Yep. Somehow he's still alive.
Yeah, I was expecting to lose a wheel there and be out the session, but he's managed to live.
Yeah. That was a lucky escape.
Looks like his Icon's still on a lap as well, like, so as he gets overtaken by his Icon there, his Icon's coming into the stadium.
And I think he's up 2 tenths as well.
I'm not sure, I didn't see that, but we'll find out when he crosses the line. See if he can take back pole. 29 dead, yes he does.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's very tight at the top, but very spread elsewhere. But Shaka's managed to put in a very good lap there as he comes into the pits there. Getting himself in the top 10, but he was in the top 10, he's just been pushed out. But yeah, lots more drivers getting into the 129s, but Danny getting himself into P4.
Yeah, I'm searching if somebody else is on the lap, but most people seem to be on either their in lap or a cooldown lap.
I think Nico might still be on one, but he's just started it and he's got some traffic ahead.
Yeah, it's very very busy on track.
Yeah.
Like we noticed that
so many people are staying out for a number of runs and other people are coming in and going out for just one fast run. It kind of creates havoc in the qualifying.
Yeah.
As everybody's in different positions all of the time.
And this being a short track, of course, you'll meet traffic pretty soon then. Nico is on improvement actually. He's 2 tenths up in the first sector. Let's see how he does through the S's. Really carefully.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's very difficult to keep it on track here through these S's yet. very tempting to put your foot down early and spin. Half a tenth up. Oh, he's doing well.
That's gonna be a good time if he keeps it up through the stadium section. With this really difficult left-hander followed by this awkward right-hander, and then the final corner, which is really difficult on traction, even in dry. So in the wet, I suppose it's even worse. And
He
he
seems to have
sets.
got around Sweeney though, but it's P2.
That's really
Nice.
close. He's only 29 thousandths of a second slower than Ezeken.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if a few more people are going to come out and then set their 29 dead. Is that just the track, or
Yeah,
we're going to get
people getting used to
Boy?
the track as well, of course. And Danny was on an improvement, then invalidates in the S's. Unfortunate
easy
for
to
Danny.
do. Very easy to do. You just cut one too much or go a bit wide and on one corner.
And now following Eversnacks around. He was 1/10 up in the first sector, but that's nothing lost yet. Maybe he can still do a good second sector and improve his time.
We do have a bad corner here in Mexico, though. There's not a lot of opportunity to get to claw it back at time because it's such a short track.
Yeah, oh, he goes a bit slidey there.
Yeah, he does indeed. Very wet track today, so yeah, people are going to be struggling in these conditions for the traction.
He's now up on his time with little under a tenth. So yeah, that
would
would
the 29s then, where he wants to be.
that would bring him at 29, but it wouldn't be enough to improve position because he'd need to gain 3 or 4 tenths in the final sector, which does seem like a bit of a tall order. Nah, it's a 29.8.
Improves, holds off, maybe dropping out of the top 10. If some of these drivers behind put a lap together, because Ocean Chief, he's in the pits at the moment. He'll be coming out soon, yeah.
Till on fresh tires improves by 2 tenths in the first sector. Barely keeps it on track there. But it's still 2 tenths up, so that would also make an improved time, but not improved position.
Yeah, he's going to make a half a tenth there still to get in the top 3 now. But he can also save his position from faster drivers behind him at the moment as well.
He slid a lot there.
Yeah.
He doesn't improve. Yeah, that slide cost him a lot of time. Danny will probably pit. Who else we got? You've got Ace Boy on a lap. But it does not look like an improvement. Oh, it does look like an improvement. Never mind.
Yeah. 4 tenths he goes up by, but not enough to get himself into the top 3.
I forgot that the finish line is so close after that corner here. And Shaka is actually in P6 now with a 29.5. That's a great time from Shaka.
Yeah. T-Easy then beats Ace Boy as well.
Oh yeah,
So,
he's up to P4. Yeah, so the track does seem to be improving, as we even see some people in intermediates. Not only Curse, but now also Ocean Chief and Max. If their gamble pays out, they could surprise here.
Yeah, it could be a surprise P1, because the tyres would just be that much quicker. But
Danny as well.
He's been out for a couple of laps now, and he hasn't set the world alight with his times. So
yeah, but that might just be up to Cursed. No offense, Milos. No, we can still be friends. Don't hate me.
As we've got yellow flags in turn 1 as he comes into turn 1 here, so that's not going to do him any favours. He's got a stationary Renault in turn 1.
But no joking aside, Curse was pretty fast here in the dry, so it might just be down to the wet weather.
Oh, he's very struggling a lot for traction there out of turn 1. I don't think these are the tyres are going to pan out. But Danny's now opting for the intermediates now as well.
Yeah, and Ezeken is now on his lap with fresh wet tires, so he didn't gamble. I think most of the top runners didn't gamble. It's mainly the guys in the midfield who seem to take a risk, like, okay, what if I try this?
Cursed is half a tenth down, half a second down even, on his time when he's running wide on nearly every corner. Surely that was an invalidation, but it wasn't, apparently.
Yeah, I think the slow speeds are throwing the traction off, because if you go slow and outside the track, it doesn't count as an invalidation, and because it's rainy, they go slow anyway. and I saw more people going off track, and then it still counted. Assetto doesn't improve, by the way.
See how Ocean Chief copes on these intermediate tyres as he comes on for his lap in turn 1.
Yeah, he has a bit of traffic ahead of him though. That wouldn't help him. It's a Haas driver. I think he was on an improvement.
Half a second, so
yeah.
I don't think those tyres are going to help anybody there. And time's run out now in qualifying, so no chance to do anything else. So check our tyres. Great work from him to get P7.
Ooh, did he actually crash because there's a car on track?
Yeah, maybe he did, yeah. Follow on board with...
Yeah, I think he might have died.
Crashed, yeah, he's died. Just at the end of the S's.
F's in the chat for Shaka. Oh yeah, his car is dead on the middle of the track. What the hell?
Yeah. Trevor Linden retires. I'm not sure if that's on track as well. I don't think so.
No, there's no. Well, he retired his car on track while still driving, so that's not the way to do it. Would have been better if he did that in the pit.
Yeah.
And Ocean Chief does not improve.
No, those tyres aren't going to do it. But Ace Boy, I'm not sure if he is in a lap. He's not using the CRF at the moment.
Yeah, we completely missed Azeroglu getting the pole, by the way. By really close. Look how close it is. Like Azeroglu, 4,000ths of a second ahead of Ace Boy and Travelina, while I was following Ocean Chief on a slow lap. That's just great directing, really. That's actually amazing. And Ace Boy puts it in the grass.
You retired on track, like a few other drivers have done. Because it seems to be that if you retire on track in qualifying these days, it does pull you over at some point.
Yeah.
But it's still not advised. So you can't pick up penalties for that. So
basically, I missed the qualifying of the century by not following the 3 drivers who set times really close to each other. And yeah, well done by Azeroglu, unless still improves, but he invalidated, so I think that's it.
Yeah.
Azeroglu in pole by 4,000ths ahead of Ace Boy and Trevor Linden. And then it's Tilde in 4th place, and then I missed the rest. Probably Ezekin in 5th.
I think that's right, yeah.
Yep. And look how close the top 6 is. That's insane. 6 people within a tent.
The top 3 are within 8,000ths of each other.
Cursed, the only guy to set his fastest time with the intermediate, so they were definitely not the right tire.
Definitely not, no, yeah. It seems Chief was half a second down on his time as well, so Chief and Kirsten and a couple of others have struggled a bit here, these conditions at Mexico. Yeah,
of course the race.
It's going to be an exciting race.
Of course, the race is going to be completely different with tires.
Well, we don't even know if it's going to be dry.
No. If it is, I wonder what strategies we'll see, because yesterday we saw soft, soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, and even soft, hard. And medium hard I saw as well. Aceboy did medium hard. Of course they have free tire choice, so I wonder if we'll see more medium hards, which is a bit easier to pull off than soft hard.
Oh, looks like we lost somebody from the session there.
Yeah, not sure who that was. That happened a bit fast. I saw it pop up in the corner of the screen, but
I'm guessing it might be Lepson, so I'm gonna invite.
Yeah,
Danny
might be. It's Danny. It's Danny. Yeah, definitely Danny.
Fine. There he is at the top. Nice. Invite sent.
Yeah, Danny mentioned he had some computer issues. He also had some issues yesterday, so might just be.
Certainly did. So whatever he's done this time, because he has changed something, it hasn't fixed the problem, unfortunately. Fingers crossed we can get in the race soon and get the formation lap underway, but it does look fairly cloudy, but it is dry for the race. But I don't know how long it's going to stay that way, because that is a dark sky. So we've got a few DNF predictions in the chat. We've got Larson going for 5 DNFs, and
Loading.
4 DNS from X Crystals.
People needing a lot of time to set their strategies apparently. It did take a while. We're on the grid. Well, quickly grabbing a drink.
Formation that's underway. And it's a very dry start, but definitely clouds inside.
Your mic is really static all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. It looks like maybe the cable disconnected.
I think I need a new headset, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like fine for most of the time, and then suddenly it switches. It happened well before as well. But yeah, only 5 people on the mediums. That's surprising to me. I expected to see more.
Yeah, CEST being one of them. So the pole sitter is chosen the mediums. And H-Boy, who went for the medium hard yesterday, isn't doing the mediums today. So soft for him and Travel Linden as well. So I imagine CEST is going to struggle to keep them behind in the early stage.
Yeah, I think also like soft, medium, soft or soft, soft, medium might actually be faster than medium hard. So that might be a reason. Or he's trying the soft hard, which was something only a few people tried in the 2S race, but it worked for the race winner. So yeah, it's worth a shot.
Yeah. I'm going to invite Max here because he says his game's crashed. I'm in the long list of people.
Yeah, I can read it in chat. Yeah, Kebab is inviting you, Max. Yeah, it'll be alright.
Find him.
If you can find him. Let's see if I can find him maybe quickly before the start. Are you in my... I have so many people here. I don't see him. Maybe he's in your...
Nope, he's not showing up. Anyway, we've got the race. I'll keep working on that. You get the race starting to go. We've already got a...
Oh, and Max, yeah, the Max AI starts. Max, if you can add Kebab to your Steam or check if you're online, then he can invite you. As we're off and it's, yeah, Ace Boy in the lead. I'll ignore Max for now. Yeah, Max AI is still in the lead and there's some carnage in the back. Oh, and there's an McLaren around. That's Azakin. Azakin is around. He doesn't look like to have too much damage. And Ocean Chief is actually lost. So Ocean Chief had a terrible start as well.
Yep, lots of action there going on in the first opening lap.
And Max, who had a rocket start, still on the lead.
He'll quickly, if he is still under the AI, he'll quickly get overtaken and because it is only set to 70, so H-Boy will make short work of it.
Can you check if you can find Max again?
I certainly can.
As I'm following Nico, who's really close to Ezroglu, but cannot make the pass yet. He'll have to try maybe after the S's and otherwise on the long straight.
Invite sent, so hopefully we'll get Max back soon.
Okay. And Max, meanwhile, is falling through the grid as his AI finds his real pace.
So, let's see what we've got. We've got a bit of a train from P1 down to P5 at the moment, P6.
It looks like Ocean Chief is desynced for us. He's actually in P15, but we cannot see him. Now he is showing in P16.
I think he showed his P13 for me. So.
Oh, then that's me probably. Yeah, for me he's desynced. That's great.
Yeah. More Codemasters specials, so we're not making a move. And gets past Yanakos, and CEST gets past Nico and Max together, as Nico gets past Max as well. Now I think he'll be looking at the back of Max as well with his AI car.
Ooh, and there's another McLaren around. No, he's not completely. Yeah,
taking the dirt road for a while there.
Yeah, not a great start from the McLarens.
Nope. It's easy from pole down to 6th now, but he has gone for the medium tyre, so we expect this. But Tilda on the medium tyre is currently sitting happy in P3.
Ooh, there was some yeetage at the back.
I've lost the interval.
Yeah, me as well. It's the game's showing its top stability form today. As in no stability whatsoever. Ocean Chief is desynced, Max has crashed before the start.
Seiko gets the fastest lap
Yeah.
on the second lap there, so he'll be looking to pull a gap out and break DRS to Trevor Linden before DRS gets turned on, which it will be this lap. Where are the DRS zones here again? There's two, isn't there? There's one.
Yeah, there's actually three: the main straight, the second straight, and the part after the S's.
Just after the S. Yeah.
I think the reason the intervals are disappearing for us is every time Ocean Chief's desync car passes. That's when I see the intervals disappearing. So let's hope it stays for now. As Giannakos gets a 3-second time penalty and loses some positions. Oh, he's actually around. Ooh, that's a dangerous rejoin. Please don't do that. Okay. He's back on the way, but with wing damage, so he'll probably have to pit.
Most certainly will. Yeah. Can't really.
Ooh, Nico and Tilde in a fight, the teammates. That didn't look like yeah, the mediums are really struggling, aren't they? We saw RC Roglu struggling, we saw Ezekin spin, we see Tilde falling through the field.
Yeah, it's not going to be long. I think pretty sure that Nico's going to get him on the straight here because he's right up his back gearbox.
Yeah, Max pits.
Got the DRS. Yep, he goes down the inside and gets it done.
Oh, and Ocean Chief is now on P1. What is this game?
See, he's not doing that for me. He's in P10 for me, about to make a move on somebody.
Yeah, for me, it went from P15 to P1 to P15. It's,
he's currently in P10 in actual fact, between Shaka and Boosted Mech.
Yeah, for me, he's a ghost. He's actually that old, he's a ghost for me. It's, oh dear. Yeah, so Max got a drive-through, yeah, of course, because his AI jump-started. That's why he went into the pit.
Of course, yeah.
So, yeah, Nico passed Tilde.
Got first penalty from Giannakos there as well. We got that when he bashed his wing.
To be honest, they are doing quite well in the penalty department, because yesterday, after 4 laps, like half the field had penalties. And some of them, not myself included, already had 6. So,
Danny proves us wrong there by picking up the second penalty of the race, but it's not like he's very close to the back of TZ here. Could be looking to get the move done down this straight.
Yeah, the battle seems to be Trevor Linden and Ace Boy.
Defending it on the inside, so see how this pans out.
Sneller goes wide.
Goes deep, but he gets the move done. He's got so much more grip on those soft tyres.
Yeah, the mediums are really struggling.
As the Ocean Chief gets past Shaka there.
Yeah, I cannot follow that fight because he's completely desynced for me.
Yeah, he's on the soft, so the soft seems to be the better tyre for this first stint so far. But we'll see how long the mediums can last essentially, and whether or not these guys make those positions back.
Yeah, the softs do go off around lap 10, lap 9, lap 10. So at that point, in a few laps, we'll see the mediums take over. But yeah, both tires have high tire wear here. In general, it's just a tire eating track.
Oh, it looks like Tilda and T-Easy aren't having too much trouble sticking with the soft runners in front of them that have overtaken them now. So it's already looking like being the transition point. Yeah,
three DRS zones do help with that.
Yep, certainly does. As looks like we've got Trevor Linden having an excellent race here so far. Doing well to keep on the back of Ace Boy.
Yeah, they're fighting pretty well, and yeah, I see Ocean Chief in P1 again, so I'll ignore that for now. As cursed,
time penalty, they're starting to come in thick and fast now. Ocean Chief still P9. I'll keep you updated if you.
Because I have no idea where he is for from my point of view.
We've seen a very spread field here today. Yanakos obviously way off the back of everybody here, and it looks as though he might be in the pit.
Oh, there's a yellow.
He's got more damage. Yeah, he's lost it in the last corner there. He's back in the pit, and wouldn't be unsurprising if we see the first retirement here.
Yeah, so basically,
We get lapped.
yeah.
So
So basically, Aceboy and Trevor did pull a gap on the rest of the field, as Trevor now starts to struggle to keep up.
oh, Max and he's extra fighting through the S's there. Max gets the position though. Must have just pulling his way past.
And
so he's does have maybe a little bit of damage from that as well, I'm wondering. So, nope, he seems fine. Both them placed intact.
as Gianakos switches to the Haas, they'll maybe try to go as long as possible now. It's not possible to go to the end from lap 7 though, so you'll have to pit somewhere again. So yeah, there's basically a few groups. It's like Aceboy and Trevor Linden. Then there's Nico and Tilde, and then there's the whole group with Snelle Henky, Ezeroglu, Curse, Danny. Then the Ghost Ocean Chief. Oh, a safety car! A safety car!
And it's an AlphaTauri around, and it's Yanakos. Yanakos.
Again. Oh yeah, he lost his complete front wing.
Yeah. So Haas didn't work out very well for him.
Hey, and he retired on track.
Yeah, that's a no-no. But
Yeah, it's his first
everybody
time.
passed him, so essentially, so I don't think it's going to cause too much problem.
This does reset the race though. Safety car.
It does, yeah, and that's not really what Trevor and Aceboy wanted. But it's
No, definitely not. As
everybody's most certainly going to jump into the pits now as well.
boosted gets a 3-second time penalty as well.
Yeah, on the safety car as well. That's not ideal. But yeah, Aceboy is going to lead the pack, and Trevor's in as well. So everybody's going to dive into the pits now, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Thinking even the medium runners are going to.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, so
Because
that's
it's a two-stopper for most people. I think Ezeroglu and Shaka. I think the medium runners who go on, like Ezeroglu and Shaka and Hesse as well, I think they are going for the medium hard.
Possibly, yeah, but
And everyone else who's pitting now, they are going for the two-stop.
possibly it could be that they just want to try and make up the positions, and we'll still go for a double soft run at stint at the end.
Yeah, most people seem to go for the soft stint at the end, but Snelle Henky actually goes for the soft stint now, and he will do the medium stint at the end. Unless he started on mediums.
That might prove to be genius, to be fair, because on the restart he's going to be quicker than everybody else. Max,
Yeah,
who had his
definitely.
tyres changed earlier on, has made up a lot of positions here as well. Because his
Oh, Aceboy got 5 seconds, so I think he sped in the pit lane.
Oh.
Or he hit somebody under the safety car, I'm not sure.
he hasn't got any damage, so we're seeing what happened there. But
Yeah, I cannot see why. Maybe I can check quickly, since we're in safety car conditions anyway. No, that's Ezeroglu. 5 second time, it doesn't say for what incidents.
it doesn't know. So
I want to know.
ordinarily it would tell you if it was speeding.
Speeding, yeah, it's speeding in the pit lane.
Okay.
So yeah, Aceboy with a bit of a stupid mistake. But it happens to the best, because he's a champion, so even champions
he's
make
the best,
mistakes.
so yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's interesting, because Trevor Linden shown he was capable of keeping up the pace.
He doesn't have a car between them now at the moment, but he has got much fresher tyres than Shaka and better pace than Shaka, to be honest, so he should make short work of him. But T-Easy has got the pace to stay up at the front there. He started on pole, he's back in pole.
And in which position is Ocean Chief now?
12th.
12th, okay.
12th, so right behind Tilda, so in front of Boosted Mess. So, but yeah, I'm thinking it'd be an interesting idea for me to keep an eye on Snelle Henky and how he does on the restart here, this safety car, because he should hopefully make it. And track position means a lot here, I think, in Mexico, so
Yeah.
he should make a lot of positions.
And
on the
Max,
restart.
Max actually stayed out on softs, but they were only 4 laps old, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
But then he might do 5 or 6 laps on softs and then go on hards and finish the race. Because I don't think a 2-stop will be good for him now. So there are a lot of
Unless
mixed
there's
strategies now.
Unless there's another safety car, but
Yeah.
you know,
It's
anything can happen as well. Yeah, there's the walls here as well. Lots of walls that you can't kill
yeah,
yourself on.
yeah,
The
definitely.
Jack proved in qualifying.
And Giannakos proved that by doing that 3 times in the race.
Yeah.
Hess and Fropsy actually went to hards. That's interesting as well. I don't think it's possible to go to the end from here though, even with the
You never
safety
know.
car.
You could try, like,
Yeah, but-
have the safety car in this lap most likely.
But yesterday we had somebody puncture in the last lap on hards, and he went in lap 10 and he had 75%. So yeah. Well,
That'd be
it's
difficult.
worth a gamble if you're maybe further in the field like Hess and Fropsy. I mean, you have nothing to lose then.
The thing is, if there's another safety car and you've got the hards on, you can stay out and gain a lot of positions as well. So they'll hopefully maybe they'll just bank on another safety car. Because what happens, even the medium runners who've
Yeah, 2S.
pitted out, they'll be pitting again as well.
Pretorius 2S yesterday. That was what I was referring to. Mexico in 2S. It's worth having a look strategy-wise. Yeah, I think we'll have another lap of the safety car and then we'll go again.
Yep. So look, Eversnax didn't catch up enough. Should be in a good position on the restart. Obviously, the guys in front of him on hards, him on the mediums.
And the McLarens are also back in the top 5
Yeah.
by going on to with the mediums and not pitting. But they'll be struggling though in the field full of fresh tires.
Certainly will, but Shaka seems to be loving life at the moment in the podium places after starting outside of the top 10.
Yeah, but his qualifying was already decent. I mean, it was maybe just outside the top 10, but he had like a really good 29 something.
Did he not actually start in 7th?
I can see if he only gained 5 positions, so he went from P8 to P5. So
yeah, P3, yeah. He did have a good qualifier.
I think he's just having a good weekend weekend, one day weekend in general. And the safety car is in this lap, so we'll be resuming soon.
So Ace Boyle, we want to get past Easy very quickly and create a massive gap because he's got this 5-second penalty to worry about, and it's only Easy, Shaker, and Azaitan who haven't pitted at the moment.
Yep.
Max might have made a mistake staying out on those softs as well, because 5 laps old already by the restart. See what time I think he's going to go with late.
Goes now, but Ace Boy is right on his case. Ace Boy was really awake, and they're now going side by side, but Ace Boy seems to be backing off a little. Shaka's already fighting there. And past.
The outside and gets it done by the look.
Yeah, on those much fresher tires, of course. Let's see.
But Ace Boy doesn't get too easy though. It's easy defends that well, and doesn't need to defend it this one because it's very difficult to overtake into this braking zone.
Yeah, this second straight is pretty short as well, so it's not easy to do anything there. And also after the S's, where you have the third DRS zone, it's also really difficult to actually do something unless somebody has a super bad exit. But
yeah, and with 95, well, it seems that the T-Easy used deployed everything he had to keep Ace Boy behind him there, and Ace Boy didn't deploy to get past him.
No.
It's surprising because he had such a good run after the restart.
No, I think Ace Boy is just staying patient, and yeah, if DRS gets activated, he'll get past easy enough. So
doesn't seem to be too worried about Trevor Linden behind him. He has got a 5-second penalty to think about as well, so you can't wait around too long.
yeah, but yeah, you'll have to serve that penalty in the pit, because I'm sure he'll pit again. There's no way you can carry the mediums to the end here. And Azroglu is again deploying everything he has.
Schnell looks like he's going to get past Max here as well. Got a horrible camera angle of it. Yep, gets down the inside.
And Sneller gets past Max apparently. Yeah, we're still following Ace Boy and Azroglu because Azroglu looks like to battle back.
Looks like he is going for it, yeah. He gets the inside line for this one, but
Yeah, Ace Boy will have much better traction. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why Azaroglu is doing this, because it's just costing himself a lot of time as well, which is not ideal for his older tires. So, yeah, maybe just pride. I don't know.
Possibly, just wants to hold him up as much as possible. Maybe he thinks that penalty's going to bite Ace Boy later.
The thing is, he deployed nearly all his ERS now. He's 14% left. Ace Boy has 70 and Trevor Linden has 48. So he'll be a sitting duck on the next straight for Trevor Linden.
So what's it like in a race? Because I haven't a race around here yet. Mine races tomorrow. What's it like for ERS harvesting around here? Is it easy? Or?
No, it's pretty difficult to recuperate if you use a lot.
So Trevor Linden gets past T-Easy as well.
I won't say it's as bad as Singapore. You definitely can recover, but with all the long straights, you kind of tend to deploy every time, at least a little, and then then it doesn't recover much, of course.
So Ace Boy already has got a big gap there, and T-Easy's fighting with Trevor Linden here. He's going to go back at him here into this second chicane, and he goes around the outside.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Ace Boy.
And he gets it done to Trevor Linden.
Yeah, and that's for Trevor Linden. This is just really annoying because he wants to keep up with Ace Boy, of course.
Yep.
And Azaroglu is basically a roadblock now.
Certainly is, but there's no rules to say that you can't race.
No, definitely. No, he's completely in his right to defend. The same goes for Shaka and P4, who's holding up the whole gaggle of cars behind.
Is gaggle the new word of the week?
Yeah, gaggle is, I mean... Tara started it, and oh, there's a big crash behind with Red Bull and Danny. No, a Red Bull and somebody else. And Nico is definitely.
Yeah, there's some damage there on the wing of Tilda by the looks of things. I think it's
it's Nico. It was Nico who's fighting somebody else. I think it was Danny, and then Nico went into the wall and now goes straight into the pits. And Max as well.
Runs in as well, yeah. So Max's tyres dead after 9 laps, even under the safety car. I'm wondering what he's going to do now. Is he going to go for the hards? Yes, he is. He's going to go for the end.
Oh, and Trevor Linden and Azaroglu still fighting. This is costing Trevor Linden so much time. And Azaroglu just doesn't want to give up.
Do it as well. They're both using all of their overtake to fight here. I think they're just having fun, to be honest. I mean, it looks like I don't
know.
Battle.
I don't think Trevor's having fun. He's like, get the hell out of my way. That's what he's thinking.
He's out, but, he has got.
Yeah, but he's now
no
3 seconds. Yeah, and he's 3 seconds behind. So yeah, that's.
He's going to have the DRS as well, so may not be able to do it. But TV, how long do these mediums last? Because another couple of laps and you'll have to pit.
Let's see. I did 10-10-15 or something, or 10-10-60. So about 15 laps. About. It could be more, could be less, but not much.
They'll be coming in soon, but it looks like Danny's got past Shaka, as does Curse now as well. So Shaka's falling down the grid.
Yeah, Shaka's struggling.
His tyres are dead, so I wonder if he's going to pit here now.
Yeah, and Azaroglu lost. Oh no, he's just within DRS. That's actually a bit lucky.
Shaka stays out and loses out to Tilda as well. So falling down the order quite a bit.
Just to show how powerful DRS is, Azaroglu was 1.1 second behind on the straight, and but he did have DRS because the detection point is earlier, and he was 0.7 behind after the straight.
5/10, half a second essentially.
Yeah.
Especially on that main straight, I imagine. Yeah, we were quite a bit on that main straight, but
Fropsy with the fastest lap at 1:17.3.
Yeah, it's good, but he's just come out on fresh softs after he went to the hards originally, did he not?
Yeah.
And now he's back out on soft, so something's gone wrong for him. He's picked up damage, I think.
Yeah. And Snella Henke now on those softs, he did gain a lot already. Yeah. He's already behind Azaroglu.
Certainly worked out better for him than it did for Max, who's currently down in P15, but you'll have to pit in the next 4 laps or so you'll probably come out anywhere around T-Easy again.
Yeah, and Trevor Linden has difficulty pulling away from T-Easy, who's still within a second and who will still have DRS.
Yep.
So,
so powerful on this main straight that if you haven't broken it, they're going to stay within a second for the rest of the lap.
Yeah, that also means like Oh, there's a yellow in the final sector. Is that Eversnacks or something? No, it's Lapson?
Lepson, yeah. Looks like he spun. Doesn't have any damage though, so he'll carry on.
Yeah. And Shaka is in the pits.
Yep, he's decided to pit, so yeah, he's gonna come out.
Oh, he's on softs.
Hasn't worked out.
He doesn't go for the medium hard strategy as I predicted, but instead chose the softs. So that'll mean he'll do another soft stint after this one. In about 10 laps.
I think he's shot himself in the foot by not pitting under that safety car.
If you do a 2-stopper, it would have been better to stop under the safety car.
Yeah.
If he did a 1-stop, it was explainable. Now I'm a bit at a loss. Unless he had damage, maybe. Maybe we missed that.
Possibly, I don't know. But he did get involved in there. Some action there as he got overtaken on those old stuff. He was getting overtaken quite quickly, so...
Yeah, that's true. And
Schnell on the back of T-Easy now.
Yeah, and it looks like Ace Boy's running away with this. He's still gaining time on Trevor Linden, so... And Snelle Henke has no ERS to speak of.
Yeah, so he's got to rely on DRS alone to get past Easy. It's not going to be easy, because he's defending very hard this evening.
Oh, apparently Kirst had an incident as well, so I read something of Rip Kirst, the Rainbow Road overtake, turn into the apex regardless if there's a car there. Well, he's still in P9, so he's not dead or something, but...
P10 for me. So
yeah, I don't see Ocean Chief. I don't know where Ocean Chief is.
7.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, for me he's a ghost.
Make sure to get a screenshot of the end at the end.
Yeah, but I think it corrects itself after the race, and if it doesn't, then somebody, maybe Ocean Chief himself on his stream, he's probably streaming, he'll show the real position.
Yeah, he'll have his own stream on for sure.
Yeah, so that will be fine in the end.
So like, he's definitely struggling to get past
yeah, and Trevor Linden is losing time to Azaroglu, who's on way harder older tires. So Azaroglu looks like to have really good pace around here.
Yeah, certainly does.
And he has no penalties. And well, Aceboy has 5 seconds which he has to serve. And he might go for the 1-stop. So in my mind it looks...
laps now on these softs.
In my mind it looks good. Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna see a lot of medium strats now. Because if you have to pit for the softs around lap... Yeah, you might still make it to the end. Never mind. But that means Aceboy will have the faster tires in the end.
Yeah, Aceboy, another 4 laps or so and he'll be looking pit maybe, another 5 laps for the soft. did he start? Actually, no, he started on the softs, did he not?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Most people started on the softs. I think the only people who started on the mediums were the likes of Shaka and Azaroglu and Ezekin.
Yeah.
There was a yellow somewhere in the final sector, but I'm not sure who it was.
We seem to be okay now, but Teasy is finally pitting.
I wonder what tire he puts on, because he started on a medium, so he can basically only go hards or softs.
Hards it is.
And softs is not possible to the hards to the end. So he'll be on the harder compound with everyone else who is yet to pit, although medium runners and Snelle Henke on the softs in front of him will have either mediums on softs or softs in the end.
Yeah, so he's going to come out ahead of Lepson though, so he's in a fairly decent position. We'll see how that plays out at the end, but everybody ahead of him has to pit again, so yeah, he could end up
if
in
he
quite a good position.
if he puts in a couple of fast laps now, that could help him undercut the leaders.
Yeah, he's only 27 seconds off the leader. How much does a pit stop cost?
Fropsy retires in the pit, by the way. Yeah, Azaroglu is about 20x. Ooh, there's another yellow somewhere. He's 27 seconds behind the leader now. But Aceboy also has 5 seconds to serve, so basically he's only 22 seconds behind. Yeah, that's
So,
interesting.
yeah, that could be interesting coming into the race. Different strategies playing out here, but Trevor is really struggling to keep up with Ace Boy now. He's just not had DRS for a while, and Ace Boy's got 75% ERS still. So.
Yeah, and Snelle Henke pits, I think, for mediums. Yeah, he does pit for mediums. So he'll go to mediums until the end. While the medium runners who are all in front of him will pit for softs with around 10 laps to go. And there's another yellow in sector 3. I think that's Lepson again.
So Snell comes out ahead of just behind TZ on the faster tyre. So he's also looking in a great position.
Yeah,
for the end of the
definitely.
race.
And also no penalties yet. I'm quite impressed by how many people still have no penalties. So, yeah, that's just astounding, really.
Certainly is.
Teach me.
He's X as he makes his softs work for him.
Yeah, he's X is on quite old hards. 11 lap old.
At some point, I think he's going to pit and go on a soft stint to the end.
Yeah, he should, but maybe he's gambling. He's gambling until going to the end, until it gets 3 seconds as well now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. That could maybe cost him something at the end, because Chief's only 2.7 seconds behind him, and he doesn't have a penalty.
Yeah, where is Chief now?
P5.
I have to. Okay, P5. A complete ghost for me.
He's currently leading on the stream, so on your screen, I'm watching the stream on the other monitor.
I'm watching an exciting battle between leader Ocean Chief and Ace Boy, who's 0.019 behind, but not in the neighborhood of Chief. So it's pretty confusing.
GG.
Oh, boosted masses out! Boosted masses out, and it's a safety car! That's gonna change things.
That's certainly going to change things. Let's see what happened to boosted mess there. He's lost it. Where has he lost it?
Yeah, the exit of the S's.
Oh, so yeah, I missed that entirely. I didn't see.
No, it's not at the exit. It's sector 1, the second DRS straight.
Exit of turn.
Yeah. I was momentarily
turn
confused
1, 2,
by the
3,
DRS.
4,
Yeah. So
yeah, not great.
For
not what he wants.
Ace Boy, that might be good, even though he has to serve 5 seconds. This is the best time to do that.
Yeah, but T-Easy is gonna retake the lead of the race. He's gonna be back in P1,
and they won't have the soft tire advantage, because now they will go to mediums instead. And that's mediums are not that much more powerful than hards than softs are, of course.
With this 5-second penalty as well, I think this really hurts Ace Boy. Really
no, he stayed ahead of Trevor. I don't think he would have normally. I'm not sure. Oh well, at least
Trevor had a penalty as well. I'm wondering maybe. I'm wondering if Trevor had a penalty and that's why he stayed ahead.
Maybe. Tilde went to softs. That's. Oh, yeah, Trevor got a 5-second penalty for speeding. Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, and that's not served, so he'll get that added at the end. So Trevor is basically took himself out of contention now. And that's
unfortunate, but
that
it happens every week.
Yeah, that makes it that makes it pretty good for Ace Boy actually. And Azeroglu actually pitted from mediums now, so.
Oh, that could be a
yeah.
Well, that could be a mistake from him. Like maybe he could have done quite well on the hards, because Snell Henke, look, he's in such a good position at the moment now. No penalties.
Yeah, but Ace Boy has no penalties anymore either, because he cleared those 5 seconds. So
but
for me,
tire, so
this whole safety car just helped Ace Boy, in my opinion, especially with what the tactical decision by Azeroglu was. Maybe he felt those hards weren't fast enough. I don't know.
Possibly, but certainly helped Ocean Chief as well, who also managed to pit and get out into 6th. So he and Snell Henke are both looking at a podium position here.
Yeah, as Wimpy says, this lobby is messed up. Yeah, it's basically only Ocean Chief who's desynced for us. That's the main problem.
It's for you as well. It's not for me either. So on my end, it's not. So he's not desynced to the host. So hopefully that means that in the end it's sorted.
Yeah, but probably on my results it will show wrong. So I think Ocean Chief should be streaming himself most of the time. So he'll hopefully have the correct result for him.
Yeah, I'll screenshot them anyway, just in case. But, Kirst has gone for the softs as well. He's going to be pretty quick till the end. So is Tilda. And he's actually also managed to pit as well and get onto the soft, but it's cost him that strategy that he's trying to play out there and put him in dead last.
Yeah.
So,
It's so basically be a 10 lap sprint until the end. Something 13 laps maybe, but
I think 14, yeah, 30, 40, something like that kind of thing. So I can't really ever count it at the odd numbers. I'm bad at math that way. But we'll have the safety car in this lap. Field has caught up with itself.
yeah, and with H-Boy back in the lead again, it's looking pretty good for him. Like in speed, he's shown to be really quick around here. Trevor Linden wasn't able to keep up the last time, so maybe the danger comes from Snelle Henke, but he's on 2 lap older tires, and Till who's on softs, but will those softs make it to the end? I really doubt it.
So. I doubt it, to be honest. I really doubt it.
But who knows? If there's another safety car with like 6 laps to go.
Well, with the cars bunched up together like this, it's ripe for incidents, and people are pushing for positions now.
And now Ocean Chief's car is now parked for me somewhere in the background.
He's definitely still in P6. But lots of people on lots of different tyres as well also means different braking zones and things like that, and lots of potential for an incident. Let's see how Ace Boy deals with the restart though and where he goes, because T didn't get it right the first time.
Ooh, and Lapson, yeah.
5-second penalty, ooh. And that's from Max hitting the back of him by the looks of things, so hopefully he doesn't pit again, that'll get removed. But Ace Boy's gone early.
Oh, he's got a really great restart. He's already cleared Trevor Linden out of DRS almost.
He has, yeah.
Which means, both of them are deploying a bit. Trevor Linden is, I think, even deploying a lot more. 20% more.
Wants to make sure he keeps in the DRS range.
Oh, and there's already a yellow in Sector 3. That's Max who pulled out.
Yeah, it looks like he just went in the pits and retired by the things. Didn't. Maybe he got damaged after hitting the back of the
Oh, then he needs an invite, says Taro. In chat time.
Incoming. Invite them.
As Kirst gets past his ghosted car.
Yeah, Stanley losing out a few positions there because he was in front of Ocean Chief.
Yeah,
and he's lost out to Chief, Kirst, and Eversnacks.
Trevor Linden.
As well.
Trevor Linden struggling again to keep up. Snelle Henke was just 3 tenths behind, but now lost a bit during the dirty air in the S's.
Seems to be still close enough to the detection point there for DRS on the main straight, and with Ace Boy not having it.
Yeah, but Ace Boy has 80% ERS and Trevor Linden has 40.
But he doesn't need to use it anymore because he's got the DRS, so you can just stay in the DRS. But he hasn't got it. What the hell? Trevor Linden.
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was just outside, or the DRS is not activated yet. That could also be a thing.
Hilda gets past Snelle Henke though. That's an interesting move. So he'll be looking.
Yeah, on those softs.
Softs proving very quick.
Yeah, but
Ocean Chief as well.
He'll be struggling at the end.
Yeah, I think there's certainly. Look, there's 9-10 laps or so that you said those soft flats.
Yeah. Until there's 3 seconds as well. So not only does he need to pass those people, he needs to pull away as well. As Eversnacks gets 3 seconds.
Well, I think Tilda's probably hoping just to get himself into the podium positions, essentially. But
yeah,
I really don't think those tyres are going to last. The soft are going to puncture before the end.
Ooh, Snelle Henke, yeah, that's
fine penalty. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, now it's looking really good for Ace Boy.
Certainly is, because everybody behind him's got a penalty.
Yeah.
And Ocean Chief, the next closest guy without one, isn't going to be able to catch up, I don't think.
Yeah, on my screen definitely not, but on your screen maybe. On my screen, Ocean Chief is in a whole different time zone.
Yeah, certainly is.
Tilda maybe looking to make a move on Trevor, or is he too far? Nah, he's too far. And Ace Boy already cleared Trevor Linden out of DRS.
So we have got Danny back, and he's looking to make a move on Nico here. for the points paying positions down the inside into turn 1.
Good move
And
in the
yeah, nice clean racing
chicane.
from them both there. Tilda once more right on the back of Trevor Linden.
Yeah, but it's difficult to do anything here. You'll have to wait until either the straight or after the S's.
Going to find it tricky to stay behind in the S's with the dirty
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And yeah, Ace Boy is completely gone.
He has got the quicker tyre and he is very close to the back of
Yeah, but
Trevor
you can
Linden.
just
He is
defend
go
the
for it.
inside
He's
here.
go for
Oh,
the
he
outside.
actually made it work, kinda. Yeah, he did.
Gone on the outside. He's got the inside for the stadium section. It should
Yeah.
be enough.
But then that gives Trevor Linden DRS on the long straight.
Yeah. Tilda is nowhere near DRS from Ace Boy, but Tilda can deploy, try and hold him off.
Yeah, but I think Trevor has a bit more. Well, he has better traction, of course. Oh, there's a yellow in sector 3. It's Lapson again in that same corner. Yeah, Trevor wasn't close enough. So Tilda now in P2. Or P3 if you believe my screen, where Ocean Chief is leading again.
Back and forth it
Yeah.
goes. He's definitely in P7 now. T-Easy has managed to get past...
Ooh, there's a big fight behind with Kirst and Snelle Henke. And Kirst gets a penalty, and Kirst and Snelle Henke are both off track.
The lock...
Yeah, they locked wheels. And Snelle Henke now... Oh, Kirst lets Snelle Henke past. And he also lets T-Easy pass, and he takes both. What's going on here?
T-Easy doesn't care. He just takes them both out. He's not interested in the sportsmanship.
Yeah.
He just takes full advantage of that, and kudos
Yeah.
to him. That's exactly what you should be doing in a race. You cannot just slow down in the middle of a race and hope to give somebody.
Yeah, I wonder.
Expecting drivers behind to take advantage. That's T-Easy. Sneaking one in there, definitely.
Yeah, Kirst now looking to make a move back. They didn't pick up damage, he'll continue, but that was a bit clumsy from Kirst and Snelle Henke.
Yeah, makes them both lose out at T-Easy, but
Kirst gonna make a move round the outside. Ooh, they touch wheels. Oh, is a T-Easy around? No, he keeps it on track.
No, he keeps it
He
on
was
track,
sliding a bit, but
gets the move done.
and T-Easy maybe looking to make the reverse counter maneuver. No, he's too far. Kirst is definitely past now.
Yep, should hopefully be able to pull a gap out now with those tyres.
I don't know. I think the effect of the softs is already starting to wear off, as we see Tilde, who passed Trevor Linden, is not really catching that much on Ace Boy.
Not really, no. But looks as though it's another fantastic race from Ace Boy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Unless he makes a giant mistake or something, this is he's to lose.
Very rare those from Ace Boy. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, we've commented on that before. Like maybe he's qualifying. His qualifying is good, but it's not like he's that much faster or anything. He even quite sometimes he finished like P5, P6 in qualifying. But his racecraft and his race pace is quite good, and he rarely makes a big mistake. So yeah, that helps.
That's how you win championships, essentially.
Yeah, definitely.
But Eversnack's not having the greatest evening today. He's got 12 seconds worth of penalties, and it's going to drop him out of the points paying positions, I think.
So Eversnacks basically does a hammer, get 12 seconds of penalties on Mexico. Kirst also has 9 seconds, so he's gonna drop quite a while back as well.
Certainly is, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see some weird jumps at the end.
Zygan should be looking pretty as well come the end of it, because he's got no penalties, but he does get overtaken by Shaka there.
Maybe Ezeroglu gets 3 seconds as well. Maybe we'll see an Ocean Chief podium. Well, not on my screen, but on your screen.
I'm not sure. He's how many seconds behind the podium position? 4 seconds behind the podium. Then everybody's so maybe he might jump a couple of people, but I don't think he's going to jump every single one of them. Yeah, actually, this could look good for a podium for Chief, actually, because Kirst has 9 seconds, Trevor's got 5, he's within 5 seconds of Trevor.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He could get one on the penalties here.
Yeah. He's winning on my screen now.
He's winning in all of our
He's,
hearts, and that's what matters.
This stream is not sponsored by Ocean Chief. I'm only mentioning him this often because he keeps flipping my my timing boards. So I keep getting confused by everybody's position.
Yeah.
As Trevor is actually really close to Tilde now, so I think those softs are definitely dying already. And there's still 6 laps to go, so...
I don't think those softs are going to make it, so I think Kirsty Tilde could be out of the running. I think they're going to puncture, and then that definitely gets a podium to Ocean.
Yeah.
If they have to pit, or they puncture or crash because of these tyres.
I saw somebody get a puncture in the SS yesterday, and I almost died, so... yeah.
Yeah, puncture. You got to get it at the right. You got to hope you get it at the right time, because you get it at the wrong time, like in a fast corner.
Ideally at the final straight.
Yeah.
Or like when Hamilton did it in Britain, and he had just enough to to keep the lead. That was so get a 40-second lead. That might help.
Yeah, certainly will. But I mean, that's going to be difficult again to Ace Boy today.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's fallen off of thing now, and Treble Linden's already on the inside of Tilden out. So yeah, those softs aren't going to make it at the end, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm looking a bit at position changes now, and Kirst actually made up 9 positions. But as somebody invites me to play F1, yeah, I can't. Yeah, stop doing that. Okay, really annoying. Yeah, penalties. Travelin on 5, Tilde 3, Kirst 9, Rogan Snelle Henky 3, Danny 6, Eversnax 12, Shaka 3, Lapson 8. Okay. So we will see quite some position changes in the top 5, I guess. Apart from Ace Boy.
Certainly will, but yeah, Ace Boy's certainly going to keep his position, as long as he doesn't make a mistake, which he rarely does, as I mentioned. But yeah, big train of cars behind now, and the softs falling off rapidly.
Yeah.
Already outside of I think there's Eversnax might be going for a disqualification here. Picked up another 3-second penalty.
Well, yesterday Danny had 27, so there is some room for for error there. And yeah, Kirst is now on the back of Tilde, but he still has DRS from Trevor, so there's not much you can do here. Oh! Oh, phew, my heart. Kirst desynced for me for a second, so it looked like he went straight into Tilde. But yeah,
I wasn't paying any attention to that, and you almost
I got a heart. You had to see it from my point of view. It was like Kirst was going straight into Tilde at top speed, and then suddenly his car went normal again. So yeah, minor heart attack, as we've got a yellow in sector 1. That's Ezekin and Shaka.
Looks like it was a bit of a...
Yeah, something happened.
There, maybe something happened. Maybe I think maybe somebody made a mistake there, but maybe we'll see after the race if it was anything untowards, and we'll see it in the FIA standings. But Kirst now on the back of Tilde, so he looks like maybe he's kept control of his tyres a bit better. But I really don't think these tyres are going to make it 13 laps.
No, still 4 to go. Like lap 9, lap 10, that's when it's gonna get really difficult. And every lap above lap 10 is gonna be pain, even though they did like 1 or 2 laps behind the safety car. It's
like the safety car might extend the
life
by like 1 or 2 laps max, but
I think especially the last 2 laps, like lap 35 and lap 36, are gonna be extremely difficult for the soft runners.
These guys are going to be in lean the entire way around, essentially, trying to save as much wear on those tyres as possible. Nico gets past Eversnax into turn 1.
No, yeah, Sonny Chief is not on the lead. That's he's desynced for me. I think he's actually running somewhere in the top 7, but I'm not sure where.
P7.
P7, so there you go.
Currently hounding his teammate Schnell Henke for P6.
Yeah.
But maybe he doesn't want to make the move, but
yeah, I just see Snelle driving on his own, no Chief around while he's supposedly there.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like they're falling away off the back of these two racing cars
Yeah.
are falling off the back of everybody else. That's costing
Chief time.
Chief his podium. He needed to get past his teammate.
Yeah, but I'm not sure Snella is aware of that. He might just...
T-Easy seems to have gotten past them both, and
yeah, TZ now trying to make a move on Kirst, who's on those dying softs.
yeah, looks like he's going to go down the outside, but he raced very early. I guess the switchback? No, he doesn't.
No.
And he's fallen off massively there. He's got it very wrong there, T-Easy. Maybe he got blocked off when Kirst went deep, but looks like he's going to catch up with him very quickly because Trevor is causing a bit of a roadblock here. But
yeah, I wonder if he even see them last until the end. 11 laps now. They're definitely gonna go near puncture territory.
I think we're almost certainly going to see at least one puncture from one of these soft runners. Shaka's pitted for the stock, so he must be going
Fastest lap.
for fastest lap. Yeah.
Yeah, his race was looking good at some point. He was running in P3 even, but
Yeah.
yeah, after
He got
that last...
got the strategy wrong as he should have pitted
Yeah.
for the safety car, essentially, with all the other top runners. And he decided to stay out and hope that would work out for him, but it did not, unfortunately. So
Yeah, the same can be said for the people who chose hards. They also fallen way back. Eversnack's now P10 with 15 seconds of penalty, so yeah. That didn't work out. It's definitely still the soft, medium, soft runners who, or in this case the soft, medium, medium runners who are doing the best.
yeah, it's certainly been a roller coaster this race, though. I have
Yeah.
to say, it's been a lot of changes, a lot of jumps up and down, and
Safety
back with the
cars.
cars in the back. It's got the safety cars having the mix.
Yeah.
Interesting. Somebody did predict 4 DNFs. I think that was X Crystal. So congratulations on BOTD.
Yeah, he's hoping nobody gets a puncture and dies. Otherwise, you have it wrong. And Eversnax gets another 3 seconds. That's now 18 seconds.
21 actually. 21 as he.
Oh yeah.
overtaking again as he does.
Oh, and there's a yellow somewhere in the back.
I think that was Eversnacks. I think Eversnacks has had some. Oh, he's round.
Another
now.
yellow.
Yeah. So yeah, Eversnacks is round.
You spin
Mo
my
Payne
head.
has
So yeah,
another
his
pass.
tires are like 120 degrees.
Yeah, he's finding it very difficult to control the car right now.
Yeah, he's nowhere near the track anymore. I mean, everybody else is driving Mexico, and it looks like he's already driving Brazil. This is.
So
He
far,
might get disqualified if he keeps doing this.
that
Yes,
might be what he's going for,
I don't think he has hit any corner within the white lines this lap, which is quite impressive.
Ace Boy on the final lap now. As he comes into the S sector. 3 seconds ahead of his nearest rival.
Ooh, and Eversnax did
Eversnax
not finish.
fires.
So X Crystals lost and Dragon wins. Well, Dragon claims innocent and he didn't pay anyone, but...
I didn't say 5, he says. Somebody else said 5, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, somebody said 5, yeah.
Larson said 5.
But the most important thing is X Crystals got it wrong once again. So X Crystals says, sorry mate, you got it wrong. And meanwhile we see Ace Boy come around the final corner to win the Mexican Grand Prix. Yeah, just. Tilde gets actually second.
So yeah, Tilde gets second on the penalties there.
Ocean Chief P3. Ocean Chief
does get the podium in the end on the penalties.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is
That was
correct
only
this
dropped
time.
out, so that is very harsh on Trevor Linden. P2 the entire race pretty much,
Yeah.
and ends up P4 on penalties.
Ocean Chief P3, that's the story of the day for me.
Yep. I might actually get driver of the day for me actually.
Yeah, I never saw him and he finished P3, but I couldn't see him because he was in P1 or P last all race. So
I mean, he's made up 10 positions this race. He's got no
Yeah.
penalties. I think driver of the day, Ocean Chief.
yeah, I agree. The Ghost does it.
I have to say as well, SX made up 8 positions there, so an honourable mention for him.
Yeah,
Gets
definitely.
himself into the points.
And Shaka's the last one across the line in P12. And driver of the day, confirmed by the game, is SLR Ocean Chief. The man, the legend. And Aceboy takes a picture of himself on the podium. Yeah, so Aceboy P1, Tilde P2, Ocean Chief P3, then Trevor Linden, Ezeroglu, Snelle Henke, Kirst, who fell way back to P7, Nico, Hesesix, Danny, Ezeken, Shaka, Lepson, and then Eversnax, who gets classified even though he did not finish. So maybe 4 DNFs was right, because Eversnax does get classified.
That's major drama in the GOTV.
Yeah, and then
arena.
Max boosted Fropsy and Gianakos did not finish, but Eversnax does count as a finish. He did 90%.
Yeah.
Yeah, drive today, definitely Ocean Chief.
I'm going to have to be right back. I'll leave you to deal with the first interview, but I shall be back momentarily to take care of the rest.
Sure. So I'll switch to the interview screen and close the game. Let's see, who do we have in Discord? Let's pull the driver of the day in first. Hello, Mr. Chief.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. What do you think? Podium. Yeah, kebab is. You got podium, and
it's a freaking miracle. That's what I think. Absolutely, honestly, a miracle. I know you people come in here. Oh, I didn't think I would do well. Honestly, this is my worst track. Like apart from Nam, but we'll not talk about Nam.
Nam.
This is like, this is one of my worst tracks. And,
Same.
I wasn't driving well today either. I was just avoiding penalties again, going slow and avoiding penalties. So, yeah, it paid off. I think the safety cars helped me as well. And the final stint, Snell, my teammate was just ahead of me and keeping me in DRS, and I think that played a crucial role in getting P3. Although T-Easy was on for a pole until the last lap, he picked up an extra penalty. He would have got that pole or that podium.
Okay, so that happened. Yeah, because I couldn't follow it because on the stream on my screen you were desync, so you were completely running P15 or P1. One of the two. Yeah. So I had no clue where you were.
I heard that and I was like, that's good. That takes the pressure off because I'm terrible at this track.
Yeah. So it was like, it's a ghost in P3. But yeah, your drive did get you the driver of the day. Because you gained that many positions and had no penalties on Mexico, which I find very impressive.
Yeah, just go slow. Just go slow. That's the trick. Honestly, like if you watch my stream, see me go for the S's, I'm like staying well away from the S's while trying to keep on Snell's back. But yeah, I mean, I think it was getting better as the race went on. Usually by a lap 30 or so of a race, that's me dialed in. By then, it's usually too late. But if there's safety cars, then yeah, it plays in my favor.
Do you think maybe that's it took you about 10 laps to realize you weren't in the skippies?
If only, man. If only. Give me my skippies against these slow F1 cars. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's basically it for me. I don't know if Kebab wants to ask you anything.
No, just congratulations on Drive of the Day. You a great race.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I was in VC with Boosted Mesh, Shaka and stuff. I mean, it's unfortunate how their races panned out, but those guys were showing some good pace.
Certainly were, yeah.
Yeah,
Shaka terrific qualifying, and Boosted, his improvement continues to come, but obviously you don't really want to be causing safety cars at any stage. That's not what people want.
He was not happy about that himself. I think he was pushing just a wee bit too hard, you know.
It happens. I mean, I've caused a safety car in the last three races, I think. I can't say anything, so,
yeah.
you know, it happens to the best of us sometimes. But yeah, we'll get him in next for an interview and see get his thoughts on that.
Okay. Cheers, lads. I'll
Take care. Good
Thank
evening.
you.
Bye.
So, Boosted, I know you didn't want to be pulled in, but we're going to pull you in and ask about that DNF. Another week, another safety car. Not ideal.
No, not really. That didn't go very well.
What happened? How did you lose it? It was in there, out of the first sector of corners there in turn 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing.
It's so disappointing because like I feel like this race I was probably the most competitive I've ever been since being in this league, and like I was able to hold it in the midfield quite happily, and I was in quite a good rhythm as well. And then I had traffic all around me, which was quite good, so I was fighting as well properly for the first time ever. And at the time, I was fighting with Eversnacks. I think he just passed me, and I was constantly hanging on to him with DRS. And I was kind of matching him for quite a while. And then, yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I think I maybe just got a bit too careless with the throttle coming into the first sector there. So you had that, the first, second, and third corner there. And just on the third one, I think I just clipped the too much of the curb, and it spun me one way. I tried to overcorrected, and parked it in the wall.
Yeah, I have noticed a huge. Well, everybody has noticed a huge improvement from you though in the last few weeks. So if you just stick at it, it does come, because I was in the same position. It's probably still am, considering my DNFs in recent races. But if you stick at it, it does come, and you are starting to kind of fight more with the drivers around you, which is great to see, because you're now no longer just passively watching the race go by. You're actively involved in it, so it's great to see.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if there's any positives to be taken away from this race, it is really that. Like, it's a track that I'd never really raced on before, and had a lot of tuition from Iceland and a lot of help with setups and whatnot. And yeah, like I say, it's up until that point, I was properly enjoying myself. That was the best race I've ever had, and I genuinely believe I was on course for more points.
Just take the positives from it, essentially, because I think you can't do anything about DNF for now. But best of luck next week in what we got next. Brazil? Yeah, Brazil. How do you feel about Brazil?
Again, it's not one I've raced on this sort of iteration of the game, but it is a track I'm familiar with from previous games, so I've maybe got a bit of a head start there. So if I get my head down and focus on that a wee bit, I might get somewhere with it, hopefully.
Best of luck in your next race, but we'll let you go for this evening. You take care.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good luck in Brazil.
Cheers.
We'll bring Kirsten next. He had a fairly decent race. We'll ask him how it went on that side. So, Milos, Kirst, welcome to the interview section. That went pretty well for most part, I think, but those softs died at the end and really cost you.
Yeah,
As did the penalties.
yeah, I'd say content might be somewhat optimistic for my mood right now. It went well regarding how quali went. Quali was terrible. I went on the intermediates. I was like, yeah, the game says it's faster. Let's give it a go. Crap. Absolutely crap.
We wondered about that.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. Didn't really work out. I had a really good start, though. I was quite happy. I think I got to like a P9 or 8 like instantly, so I was pretty happy with that.
When you started in P14, so you finished P7 in the end, you've got to be fairly content, like you said, kind of thing. But there was a few moments in the race. Was there any moments in that race kind of thing where you were really panicking, or was there any squeaky bum moments?
Well, when I was passing, I think it was Ezekiel into third one, I ended up having contact with him, and I spun off into the grass. Didn't really lose an awful lot of time, but it's still a handful of time, and the tires didn't really like that either.
I think you had a bit of access with Chanel Henke at one point in Sector 2 as well.
I did, yeah. That was iffy, yeah. Like, I can admit that was a bit of a send on my part. I kind of thought, yeah, I want to pass.
Yeah, we caught that all on stream, and then not long after, T-Easy just decided, when you were given the position back to Chanel Henke, T-Easy just decided, I think I'll have them both, thank you very much. What did you think of that move? He didn't seem to care about your sportsmanship.
No, and I was like, oh, well, damn, okay. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It certainly is. Certainly was. But yeah, definitely took advantage of that one, certainly, didn't he? So kudos to him, because that's what racing's about sometimes. But
yeah,
you certainly seem to be enjoying yourself out there today.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I was happy, if I was getting a bit frustrated at points. I well, I'm capable of not getting 12 seconds of penalty, surprisingly. But I wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't too smart with my track limits and whatnot. I was kind of doing really stupid stuff.
I'll believe that you don't get. You're capable of that when I see it. To be honest, that's fair. Like that's unfair.
I was
I see
capable of
like
the
the
same. But
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm happy enough. I got a handful of points, so it's okay. I would have preferred the podium, obviously, because I think I had the pace, I had the opportunity to get the podium, and I'm a bit disappointed I didn't. But yeah, it was fine. Like I started really low down. I didn't really have super high expectations. It ended up being not too bad. So
On another day, maybe. On another day. But it's a tough grid, this Tier 4. As everybody keeps finding out when they come to it. Everybody thinks that Tier 1 drivers or the guys who've been around a long time and thinks that they're going to wipe the floor with these guys. But it doesn't seem to ever be the case. Ace Boy is particularly a great racer. So
yeah, for sure. There's a good few fast guys even in Tier 4, and it's just competitive basically in every tier. You might think, oh yeah, Tier 4, easy claps, good night. Nah.
Are you gonna try racing every tier again this week, or?
Depends. I might not do 2 and 1. Depends.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do some ACC practice for this Monday because we get kicking off 2 as well. So
Makes sense.
yeah.
you enjoy the rest of the interview. It's great having you for the interview, and congratulations on a great race, I suppose.
Right. Thank you.
So got excuse me.
Snelle Henky, Danny. Yeah, Snelle Henky and Danny.
Danny, yeah. So excuse me.
Bless you. So should we pull Danny in or?
Pull Danny anyway. Pull Danny in there. So Danny didn't all go to plan, but you ended up salvaging a point from that after qualifying 9th. But maybe you could have got something more out of that at some points in the race. What were your thoughts?
Decent race. Felt good pace. Internet let me down.
A couple of times, yeah.
Yeah. First the game let me down, then the internet let me down during the safety car, and I lost. I was in like 4th or 5th, and then came back in. I was in 11th. So
yeah, you saw that on the stream. Yeah, so it was a bit unfortunate because under the safety car, like just after the safety car, obviously all the cars are right around you, so it was the worst time for that to happen. Worst time. So you tried something. You were saying in Discord today that you've tried something and it obviously hasn't worked. So any closer to figuring out what is the issue?
Codemasters' newest update. They just can't fix their game.
They certainly can't. He's getting a lot of bugs today, desyncs and things like that kind of thing. But it's not putting you off at all, is it? Or is it a case of just soldier on and do your best you can given the circumstances?
Yeah, it's not really. I just have to close the game, rejoin before the game or the race starts, and that's all. So yeah, I can still properly race, unless it's a full restart on a lobby, and then it doesn't actually load in for me. So that kind of messes me up. Hopefully,
very strange. So yeah, maybe fingers crossed. Maybe get some help from the Discord guys. Lots of guys in the Discord know their stuff when it comes to networking and things like that. So maybe have a look and see if you can get some help from them for future. Maybe solve the problem. But if it is the game, it's just a game, isn't it? It's not something you can really do much about. But how have things gone throughout the season, essentially, for you, kind of thing? Because we've looking at the results at the moment, kind of thing. It's 3rd in the championship. Do you think that these issues have kind of cost you a lot?
Kind of in recent races, they kind of have. Because at the start of the season, when I only joined during Monaco. I had a good start to the season, and then it's just gone. I had an average of like probably finishing usually top 5 or top 6, and now I'm finishing in the top 10, bottom top 10, so like P8, P9.
Yeah.
So probably. I'd say the game's definitely taken that from me.
It's unfortunate, but only a couple of races left to go in the season, and then hopefully things change for the next one. But I highly doubt Codemasters will ever pull their finger out, if I'm really honest. Yeah. But thank you for the interview. You enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll get the last one underway.
Yep, thank you.
So, Snelle Henky coming in. So, Snelle, a great race there. You were looking on course for a podium until you picked up that penalty.
Yeah.
And then that kind of cost you quite a bit at the end, I think. But P6 in the end is a great position to be finishing in after starting 10th. What were your thoughts?
Yeah. It was. I was actually really scared for those S's, but they all went really well. And yeah, unfortunately, I took that penalty, and then mentally it was hard to keep up, you know. And but yeah, actually I'm quite happy with the sixth place. Yeah.
Yeah, in the end, it's not too bad. You can't complain with that. But you really had some excellent pace on the softs at the end there as well.
Yeah. It was. They were really nice. I just was tweaking my setup, and before the game started, I really thought like, now I have the one I think which really fits me, and yeah, it was indeed on the softs. It was really nice, because before I had really problems with those S's, and they went really well.
Yeah, the mediums and the hard tires are pretty bad around Mexico, but you kind of have to use them at some stage. So
Yeah.
but, yeah, I mean, in the end, if you had picked up that penalty, you would have been the P3 guy instead of Chief, and you probably would have got maybe getting driver of the day because of that as well. But
Yeah.
so it's kind of all balanced on that one penalty, really, in the end, kind of thing. But it's a harsh one. But
Yeah.
as you say, P6 in the end is not too bad, and you kind of come in late to the season, kind of thing. But how do you think your results have gone so far?
Well, it's better than I expected myself, and but I have to work on those penalties I get, so that's a little bit shocking.
It could be worse. You could be Everson actually picked up a good 21 seconds or so. So you never know. You've always got to kind of take it as relative, basically. So yeah, but one, like, I was struggling with penalties for quite some time, kind of thing, and I've managed to get it down to maybe 1 or 2 penalties a race, depending on which race it is. But some I get 9, but 9 seems to be my limit in a race these days, kind of thing. But not picking up any
Sneller.
is really difficult.
I got 12 yesterday, so on the same track. It's horrible. It's just a track.
Just a track, yeah. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, Brazil next. How do you feel about Brazil?
Yeah, Brazil. I really like actually that circuit. It's one of my favorites. So
I like Brazil as well. Yeah, it's a very flowing track. I like it because of that. So it's but it is tricky as well to get a decent time there.
Yeah.
So yeah, how's your pace around there?
Well, I think it's my pace is quite okay in Brazil, but I really have to check out for those slow corners. When I get out of those slow corners, it can be sometimes really tricky, especially when my tires are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can end up in the grass really easily, and especially when you push just too hard, then those things can happen. So I have to really be careful for that.
Yeah,
Certainly.
agree. Well,
And that's
good luck there anyway. We'll certainly look
thanks.
forward to seeing you there.
Thank you.
Excuse me. But yeah, good luck in Brazil, and we'll end the interview there, and that'll be that.
Okay. Thanks.
Take
See
care.
you there.
So yeah, so that was a quite eventful Mexican Grand Prix with plenty of safety cars and mixed strats and surprise podiums. Yeah, we'll look forward to Brazil next week with you.
Certainly will, yeah. Definitely looking forward to Brazil because it's one of those another track that lends itself to action like this one. So yeah, I'll be racing again tomorrow in Tier 3, and we'll be streaming that. I think Ocean Chief will be in the commentary seat for that. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, goodbye.